Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Silver Lantern Archives. Today we are continuing on with Dominion of the Riftborn. Our party's in quite the pickle, if I would say so myself. And they are somewhere very, very dangerous. How they got there, why they got there, and what it cost them to get there, well, we'll have to let the loudmouth tell you himself, because he's not going to shut up otherwise. Cornelius, tell us what's going on.
God, I can really feel the love. Anyway, so as we were traveling through the sewers, continuing our way through the sewers, we got attacked again by those weird, those creepy ass people who have been taken in by the red mist. I can't recall what exactly this red mist is. I don't know. I think we actually were told, or maybe we were. I can't recall. I feel like was someone saying. Oh, it's just Blues saying something.
Continue on.
Oh, as we were traveling along the way, I think there while we're still down in the sewers is when we will have lost CL. I know we lost Sam the player, so I'll leave.
He
However,
wandered off.
CL got
Well, yeah,
the
returning
mist.
his long rest.
Yep, the mist called, and he answered. But we found a ladder that led up, and we climbed it, and found this the big ass fort. It's just down here. No idea the logistics of that, but who cares? We are now on track to find Cornelius's people, get and have good old fashioned revenge on those assholes, and do some other stuff, I'm sure. But that's what really what Cornelius is focusing on: revenge and saving his people. But we were kind of banged up, so we took a long rest in, I think, was like some sort of stables,
Guardhouse, effectively.
guardhouse, and that's where we left off, really.
Alrighty. Go ahead, take that hero point. We are going to go ahead and rejoin the party during their long rest. Is there anything the party would like to do or to conversate? I think somebody went scouting. I think it was CL now that I think about it.
Yeah, I think that's
The
what
decision was to wait. I would say the decision was technically to wait to scout, and then Ciel and Bella were going to try and see because Bella saw people up in the window when she was lookout. But we were going to scout, but we thought it'd be best to wait because didn't want to get caught and get murdered. But perhaps Ciel did go off to scout in the middle of the night, and we just don't know yet.
He went off to scout. Nobody knows where he went. So that's what happened to him.
I'm sure CC will show us his corpse later on.
Nah. That'd be rude. I don't do that to players that leave. But
Not all players.
unless they've given me a good reason. Continuing on. What would the party like to do?
Are we rested or no?
It's middle of the rest at this point. CL's off somewhere.
I guess who's taking watches in what order?
I think Bella had been on the original watch because she kind of was looking when we ended it. She was looking out, and that's how she saw the people in the window up above.
I would be up for the last two watches.
I would join you for one of your watches.
I can join. Father Dalton could join for the last one.
Okay, so that's why.
That's watches 3 and 4. Who's on 1?
Bella's on 1.
Bella and Cookie, I think, are hanging out for 1, from what I understand.
So Bella's on 1.
And
Cornelius is on 3. Varen's on 2. There we go.
And I'm on 4.
Yep.
So anything you would like to do during first watch? Bella? You've got Cookie with you.
I think she's just Bella's keeping an eye out. I'm assuming that Cookie's napping and getting belly rubs because she hears really well, or she might be cooking. I don't know yet. That's whatever Cookie does, but Bella's just gonna do exactly that, kind of make sure nobody approaches and keep an eye out, see if she could see anything else going up in that like kind of castle thing, because she's still so confused on how these spires have so many floors and what this place is.
Cookie has flipped upside down and is just passed out in your lap.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Being the
She's
best
doing that
dog can be.
absent-minded pet owner thing, right? Just petting without realizing she's petting.
Cornelius is just getting whacked in the face by a tail. Even though she's asleep, she's just mad tail action going there.
Love that.
I'm too tired to care.
But Bella, throughout your watch, as you're watching the tower, from time to time you'll see figures move up in the windows, but not really able to get a good look at them. They look to be robed, as far as you can tell, but it's hard to tell at this distance much more than that. But it's not long before you are to wake Varen.
Yeah. I think Bella would try and wake the doctor politely. Doesn't want to like terrify her or anything. Just kind of a move Cookie off of her and then go up and just lightly kind of shimmy Varen's shoulder to be like, right, doctor, it's you're up next, okay?
It doesn't take much of a touch. She's pretty much awake instantly as soon as you touch her.
Varen, you immediately
Yeah.
hear a problem. There's a
Oh,
suspicious there is a suspicious whistle in the air of something falling at a high velocity directly towards your abdomen.
Oh, that's dog.
Dog missile! As Cookie lands on your stomach to help wake you up.
Well, save the appendix and hug the dog.
You get face licks.
Well, if I wasn't awake before, I am now. Well, I'll take over watch and keep an eye. Get some sleep.
By the time you stand up, Cookie has passed out in your spot.
Bella would probably just kind of flop down. I don't think she has many preferences or much care about where she sleeps. Can kind of just sleep where she needs to.
Gotcha. Varen, what you gonna do on your watch?
Do I have anything to do on the watch? Nothing. Sit there and keep an eye out.
Alright, and your watch as well just passes. From time to time, you think you see shadows moving along the edges of the large atrium in which the large building that's at the center seems to be situated in, but nothing else seems to catch your eye.
Okay.
It's not long before you hear Xanth waking up behind you.
Well, at least I didn't have to wake you.
I only trance for 4 hours. I'm not one to
Yes.
oversleep. She says as she starts putting her armor back on. You should
Oh.
get some rest, doctor.
Oh, I definitely will. Don't strain yourself too much.
I won't.
Well, like
I
then.
just had that realization.
What?
The way we set up watches. It's gonna put both myself and the father on a watch alone.
Out of
Don't
character,
promise not to kill him.
More so, I'm more worried about the fact of. I'm more worried about the fact that both of us are currently under that infection or whatever the fuck that curse you want to, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Probably not the best to have us both on a watch together. Zan's looking at Father Dalton, and Varen, you can see that she is very so much thinking that she might just not wake him up.
Fair.
It's an option. But I'll leave that to your judgment.
Is Father Dalton the third or fourth watch? He's the third.
Third.
Fourth.
Fourth. I'm
Or
on the fourth one.
So you won't have
Cornelius
to
is
wake him
third.
up. He's just gonna wake up on his own. But Xanth,
I think that what I'm actually gonna do then is that I'm gonna wait to wake Cornelius up
fair.
so that he's with us together.
So you're just gonna take your watch alone then, corrupted, with no one to stop you.
I'll say this now, out of character. I have an idea about that, so you might want to do the normal watch with Cornelius.
Not that Xanth would know that. So Xanth, what you gonna
Nope,
do?
Xanth wouldn't. And the thing is her worry is we could have one corrupted on watch, or we could have two corrupted on watch.
Question. I thought before we started the watches that Cornelius wanted to take the third watch. Sorry, I'm confused about the order we're going to watch in. I thought Cornelius wanted the third watch in general.
He
Yeah,
is, but
that's what he
somebody has to
wanted.
wake him up.
Yeah, someone has to wake
Oh,
him up.
okay.
Father Dalton is technically going to be on the fourth watch with Xanth because that's when they're going to wake up because they've slept their 6 hours. Xanth is just going through the, well, fuck. That means that we have two corrupted on a watch by ourselves while the rest of the party's asleep. What's going to cause more damage? One on their own or two of them together?
I like curiosity, CC. I'm pretty sure with the training I went through, I would have a pretty good internal clock. When I would probably be able to wake myself up from my watch, no problem.
That would help if you had been sleeping well recently. But you're also in a
That is-
place you have no idea where you are. Or how time really works here. So it would not help you here.
I am.
You're
livid.
also underground, so there's nothing for your body to judge off of.
That being said, I do say this to you, Varen, before you go to sleep.
Well,
I am
can't.
looking for insight. What's going to be the lesser of the two evils?
There'll still be two that is better than one. Yeah, I at least trust you to keep your head enough to wake someone before it fully takes you, if it comes to that.
She'll nod. And then she'll go wake up Cornelius. We will take the doctor's advice.
You understand it because you didn't write it down.
So, Cornelius, you're getting shaken awake.
Oh, whatever time of day it is. Time for watch then. And Cornelius will get up, stretch, and start downing his armor.
Zan's gonna look back at Varen and go, sleep well, Doc.
I will try.
There is still a dog passed out in your spot, Baron.
I mean, it's not like there's plenty of other spots right beside it.
Yeah, but they got your bedroll.
they can just become the bedroll.
Honestly, just scoot them up towards the top of it, and then you have a very soft pillow.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. She'll pull out her thermal cube and just set it between them. That should make the pupper even happier.
Yeah, the puppet then eventually ends up passing out on your face.
Who needs to breathe?
Stance will make sure that the doctor can breathe.
Anything the two of you would like to do on your watch?
Once fully armored, Tornius will stand next to Xanthan on their watch and ask, "So, how are you holding up?"
I'm alive.
Well, we all are, so that's a blessing in itself.
We've still got a lot of work to do, and no telling how the hell we're even gonna get back after all this. We still have no idea where Junie and it's been so long.
Salmon.
Owen is, which is concerning.
Agreed. I mean, there is a good chance that they're down here. They're down here with us. They probably came down here to investigate, or we'll probably run into them at some point.
Nobody did ever tell me what happened to those two.
Well, they had a falling out with Bella and left right before all that shit happened in the tavern.
You mean they disappeared as the mist was out?
Yes, they disappeared from the tavern while the mist was out. So, I mean, they might be down here.
I feel like you all should be a lot more concerned than you are.
Oh, I'm sure everyone else is, and trust me, I am concerned as well. But I can't do anything about that right now, so it doesn't really help me to worry about it.
Raises an eyebrow.
My teacher always said, try to focus on what you can control.
And yet you've been freaking out about your missing companions for the last couple of days.
Well, I can control that by going in there and killing every single one of those cultists. In horrible ways.
I... Or we could focus on, getting them out alive and then focus on revenge later.
I mean, the two don't have to be mutually exclusive. It'll be a lot easier to get them out alive if all the cultists are dead.
Not always. Sometimes you do have to. There is something to say about stealth missions, getting people out alive and safe easier than brute force.
Well, I've never had much luck with subtlety and subterfuge.
That's because you have the patience of a toddler
Well,
and a
that's how you.
misbehaved one at that.
Hey, I'm here right now, aren't I? Instead of storming the gates, I'd call that pretty damn patient. Every
I,
hour, every hour we're here, they could be doing more horrible things to my people.
I don't disagree with you. But going in there with no plan is not exactly going to get them out safely.
Oh, I have a plan. It's just that it's not really a plan that's conducive to them, to the actual saving them. It's more like I'm just imagining all the horrible things I'm going to do, especially to that chain bitch.
Which means you have no plan.
That is correct. I leave the actual logistics to people smarter than I.
So pretty much anyone else.
Ha 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 ha. Very funny.
I think I'm hilarious.
Xanth, you see something over Cornelius' shoulder.
I look.
Cookie is sitting at at one of the tables with a quill and a little scholar's hat.
What the fuck? What is this dog, CC? This isn't a normal dog.
You're right.
I
It's
mean,
a
the-
Riftborn dog.
It's a Riftborn dog that can now speak, so don't forget that Cookie did learn the art of speech.
Yeah, he can talk.
Yes, she can. Yes, she can.
You see, they put up one paw up to their muzzle as if to shush you. Then they go
I'm
back to
being
writing.
I'm being
Do I s-
shushed by a dog.
No.
Do I see the look of confusion on Sam's face from seeing this weird thing?
Well, let's see. Let me roll deception. Do I have any
Insight,
levels?
insight, insight.
Hey, I'm on a character that doesn't have levels of exhaustion. I get to roll this straight. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Shush.
Nope. You got nothing, Cornelius. You think
That's-
Xanth is lost in your eyes. That magic sparkle you get from being a noble.
Oh my god.
Marvin Gaye is playing in the background.
I'm going to do a lap around camp.
Alone? Because you realize I'm not. We can't leave you by yourself, right? No, not with the corruption.
Speaking that that'll be within your eyesight, I'm not exactly alone.
I still think that's a bad idea. And come to think of it, you're taking the last watch. You're taking the last watch with the father, right? Who is also suffering under the corruption.
Aye, that I am.
Are we sure that's a good idea?
I brought up my concerns with the doc.
And what was the doctor's advice?
That two is better than one. Which is the only reason that you're awake right now. And she's gonna pat you on the cheek and start doing a lap.
We're gonna keep a very close eye on Xanth.
Are you staying in the room or going outside?
I'm going outside, but I'm staying by the door.
Not you, Xanth.
Oh,
How big is the room?
It's like 20 feet by 20. Just a little shack.
so not. Yeah, it's not a big room.
My wise enough not to go outside.
I don't know. What's your?
If you have to ask that question,
It's not high enough.
Well, I guess I'm going outside. I don't plan to go far.
Alrighty. As you walk around, you don't see anything of note. You have a weird feeling as your gaze keeps getting pulled to the building at the center, but nothing more than that.
I'm gonna say it now. If Kai isn't back, if Xanth isn't back within like a couple minutes, I'm counting out in my head. I'm going to go look for her.
I mean, you can see her going around. There's kind of windows. It's not a big thing.
Okay, then I'm keeping my both eyes on them.
Walking around the building takes less than 2 minutes.
Which is why I said if they're not back in a couple of minutes.
Xanth, you do see movement in one of the upper floors. Are you going to investigate?
Investigate? I'm not gonna go that far, but I'm gonna look.
You see just a robed figure watching from inside.
Do they seem like they see me?
You can't see the face, so you don't know. But you are kind of out in the open.
Fair. But realistically, we've been out in the open.
No? Alright, well, you've been inside a building.
Well, yes, but we had to be out in the open to get into the building.
You're
and
right next to the entrance. If they were watching when you first came in, yeah, they would have seen you, but wouldn't have been more than a couple seconds.
Fair. I'm just gonna duck into the shadows.
Gotcha. After a few minutes, you see them leave, but do you stay in place? Because you're on the wrong side of the building to get to the door.
I'm going to give it a decent amount of time before trying to get back to the door.
So, Cornelius, Xanth doesn't come back and you don't see him through the window.
God damn it! And Cornelius will start circling the building to see if maybe she's stopped to tie her shoe or something.
Xanth, you hear the door open. And a
Oh
certain...
no, I was already outside the door.
Oh,
Like
well,
like
you
I
hear
said, I
the
was
clank clank of a dumbass in armor.
rude.
I'm gonna go up to the dumbass in armor and push him back into the building.
You're on the other side of it. You're a distance away.
I'd try to stealth. I wouldn't just be like stomping my way over.
You're in heavy armor. There isn't stealth in a silent room. You know how you drop a pencil in a super silent room and it sounds like a cannon? Imagine that tenfold because armor.
But
Well,
I'm not in the room. I'm outside of the room.
You're in a big room that echoes.
Oh, the cavern.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, wait, what the hell are you talking about? But yeah, we are in a cavern, so yeah, there would be echoes.
yeah, okay. So I'm gonna wait till he comes around and then I'm gonna yank him into the shadows.
I think Xanth has the same problem being in armor. Because it's two
Yeah.
differences in armor. You're just in heavier armor, I think. But I think
Are we
Xanth's
both in heavy
medium.
armor?
I don't think Xanth has access to heavy. I think they're in medium.
The fuck you talking about? I'm
You're
a
cleric, right?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I'm a Tempest cleric. Yes, I have heavy armor for proficiency.
I don't remember which one. I know Light gets it. I just couldn't remember if the other one gets it.
Tempest, Twilight, and Forge get the heavy armor.
And Life also gets it.
Yeah,
Because
so-
in heavy armor.
Yeah, I'm not the
I
only
honestly,
one.
I couldn't tell you which cleric doesn't have it.
Most of them. Because it's a subclass thing. Anyway. Yellow. Both going to be clanking around. I think Xanth has a little better, since I think they have a higher dex. Nope, y'all are exactly the same. Y'all are both loud, clunky bastards.
I just don't have my shield on.
Your shield doesn't affect your clankiness.
Yeah, but it gives me disadvantage on stealth, and I still think, even if we have the same dex, I could be quieter than fucking Cornelia.
I agree with that, because Cornelius is Cornelius.
That, and unlike Cornelius, I've had my long rest.
But
Yeah, but I'm
So
not
again,
exhausted.
neither am I.
anyway, you hear the clank clank coming. You know if you go
Yeah,
towards them, you will clank clank just like them.
yeah. When they come in, when they come around the corner, I'm chugging them into the shadows.
Cornelius, something grabs you from the dark and pulls you away so you can't be seen. How do you react?
I'm putting my hand over his mouth.
That's more terrifying. You're also muffled.
No. Yeah, but I feel like I would recognize at this point. I would recognize the feel of Xanth's hand on my mouth.
Save for the fact it's not her hand, it's armor.
I stand by my statement. With how many times she's covered my mouth at this point, I'm pretty sure I would recognize it even through the armored gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh come on! How many times have I been shushed by this woman?
Not like this.
Roll insider perception.
It doesn't matter. You get dragged off loudly because there's no pulling chained enemies out without making a good bit of movement.
Probably sounds like steel wool rubbing against pots and pans.
Bella, back inside, you wake up.
Mhm.
There was a lot of clanking outside.
Yeah.
Varen, you get it too, actually.
Passive perceptions, y'all.
18
18 and 20.
Jesus Christ! I'm the only one here with a passive perception in single digits.
Yeah, because you're the only one with a low wisdom. What do the two of you do as you look around and neither of your the people that are supposed to be on watch are there?
Um,
Dalton, you're still
fuck's
asleep.
sake.
All right, sorry.
Nope, we're not there. And so it sounds like someone's doing a rendition of Stomp behind the building.
It did sound like somebody in armor had been grabbed. It is currently quiet.
Bella is just going to kind of do the finger over the mouth to Baron and just say, right, Doctor, you and Cookie wake up the father. I'm gonna go see what those two absolute fucking idiots got up to, thinking that the best idea was to walk the dumbasses around in heavy armor when we're about to, go into that scary ass place to kill us. And if they're not in a fight, I might kill them. And if I don't kill them, I will bring them back. Does that work?
Yeah, just leave broken bones to a minimum.
I can't promise anything because I feel like the goal is to drive me to murder. But I'll see what I can do. And she would kind of, she would real quick. Did you want me to wait a sec while you try and wake up the doctor to make sure he doesn't like scream like an evil demon or wake up trying to collect money from people for his skims?
No, I should be fine. The faster you find him, the better.
Right, and she'll give Cookie a little pet and just be like, "All right, Carol, you help the doctor out with whatever she needs, okay?"
You
And she'll
see
as
a
quietly. Mhm.
the Cookie look up from being passed out. They look drunk as fuck. Go, "Roo, roo, roo."
She'll do the little quiet thing and be like, Cookie, I don't know why you can't talk right now. You were able to last night. We'll worry about that later, but you got to be quiet, girl."
Cheese
And
whiz.
gonna just can't just
Boy,
try as
stop
if she
cheese
was.
whiz. It's just gonna grab her
Be
snout.
like, just really quietly, no, Bella would be really quietly put her hand like over it and be like, "All right, well, maybe you just go back to sleep. You're doing your best." And kind of just be like a shrug to Baron, my bad, and trying as quietly as possible approach the sound of the clinging armor that people are making.
It's currently quiet. You heard it outside that woke you up, but you haven't heard it since.
Yeah. That's the way she wants to go, is the direction she kind of heard it from, is like kind of sticking to the shadows as she's able to in an already dark place.
As you poke your head out, you immediately see the figure in the window is still there from when you were on watch earlier. You thought you saw it move off, but it must have come back, and it's looking directly out towards the little hut y'all are in.
Do I feel like it's going to see me, like notice me if
Oh
I try
yeah.
and go down the little hut?
The problem is you have to come out the hut, and the sound was on the exact other side of the hut. So you'd have to get out and go around. And you can't go the back way because it's right up against the wall.
Perfect. Then she's just gonna turn around and go sit back down and just look at Baron and be like, right, if we go out, we're gonna get spotted because they're watching. And so there's not really any option but to just sit here and hope that they make it back without a fight. And if they get in a fight, we just go out and try and help them. But if I go out, I'm going to start the fight, and I'd like to avoid that.
It is probably for the best then. We'll sit and wait. And if you
Yeah,
want, you can get some more sleep and I'll wake you if something comes along.
How much longer do we have on watch about this time? Do we know?
Y'all are
Table?
you're not entirely sure. But y'all are in the third watch. Varen, you know you at least started the third watch. You see Father Dalton still passed out, so it is somewhere within that third watch still.
Ella is going to look at Varen and be like, right, you have to sleep also. So you need to worry about that. I've been sleeping for a bit. So I'm going to do this. And she's going to walk over and put her very giant hand over Father Dalton's mouth and nose and just kind of lean in his face and say, wakey, wakey, father, it's about time for your watch. It's time for you to wake up because the two idiots in heavy armor went ahead and took off and walked outside. And now they're watching the hut, so we all might die. I'm just kind of wait till he wakes up with her hand covering mouth and nose.
Yeah, he pretty much wakes up. I think he would wake up about the part where you said the two idiots in heavy armor. He kind of just listens and just like nods.
All right. Then she'll take her hand off because if he's calm enough to just like nod and everything, he's not going to get up screaming. She wanted to make sure he didn't wake up, praising the sun god or whatever it is he does.
It's a good thing you gave the explanation. I would have attacked you otherwise. He says as he stands up.
She's going to just look at him and just say,
You don't-
you always
you
more
don't
than
attempt-
welcome to.
You don't attempt to suffocate him. You don't attempt to suffocate a person as a way to wake them up. You could have just kicked me.
Okay.
That's better.
I have not had enough fucking sleep for this, so I'm just going to say, had I have kicked you, the likelihood of you yelling in pain by my gigantic self compared to you drop kicking you in the stomach and ribs is very high. So I thought putting my hand over your mouth so you didn't scream out of fear would be better than me kicking you, breaking your ribs, and then you're screaming and everyone knows we're here. Anyways, because the two idiots in heavy armor went off again and did their own thing. It seems to be a recurring issue of at least one of them fucking off and doing what they want.
I've got 50 gold. It was Cornelius doing something stupid and Zan's going to find him.
I'll take your bet, and I'm gonna go the opposite way because while I really like Xanth a lot, she's the one who's had the habit of fucking off and doing her own thing and disappearing. So that's my bet. Her reason was probably less stupid than his, though. His was probably shooing off. She's a woman. She can't defend herself. She's gonna need a big, strong man to help her, not realizing that Xanth could probably beat someone up better than he can.
Nah, Cornelius is a fuckhead, but he's not that bad.
I don't know. We'll find out if they get back, but I'm willing to bet that he thought that Xanth needed help from him and he had to be a knight in shining armor, and that's his problem. That's the issue with fucking nobles. They all think that nobody can do anything except for them. That's the problem.
Why do you think it's so easy to steal from them?
Varen, how are you doing
I
with
don't
this
know. I think
conversation going on in front of you?
The sheer disrespect. My God.
We
mean, you
both
both-
earned it at this point. Shush.
I was gonna say Bella has yet to change. This is just Bella in a nutshell, okay?
But Varen, you alive?
That's just it.
I mean, what do you want me to say?
I was just making sure you were still with us.
I'm here. She's listening. She's not getting part of that conversation.
Yeah.
Choose your battles wisely.
Yes, and the enemy is not here, so I can declare war without repercussions for the moment.
So, what will the party inside do? Just hold out? Wait for screaming?
Uh,
Well, go ahead, Blue. Sorry.
Father Dalton's just gonna be okay to waiting. He trusts them that they're tough enough, and if something does happen, he'll hear like loud, violent noise.
Bella would relay to Dalton that she saw a person in the window, and that's why she didn't go out. That she was gonna go look for them, but there's someone watching over here, and they'd be able to catch us if we tried to go out the door. So we're kind of in a weird situation of hoping for the best or going and trying to fight if they get into one.
Yeah,
So-
that makes sense.
For our team outside, what are y'all doing?
Well, once I get Cornelius back into the shadows, I'm gonna ask, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm whispering.
And Cornelius will reply, also whispering, "Looking for you. I suddenly couldn't see you. I gave you a good 5 minutes."
My fucking god, Cornelius. Yes. I fucking saw something, so I dipped in the shadows. You couldn't have at least given me a good 15?
That old man, literally told us that the things down here will corrupt and make you lose your mind. It already happened once. I wasn't going to let it happen again.
And I've already fucking told you that I've already been fucking corrupted for fucking years. I'll be fine. They haven't gotten me yet, and they're not gonna get me now. A wee bit too fucking stubborn to die. If some fucking corrupt cult was gonna fucking take my ass out, they would have done so when I was 14.
Okay, we're going to address that later. But
We
right
are
now,
absolutely fucking not.
we absolutely fucking are. But putting that to the side, why did you drag me down here? Because I probably didn't see the guy in the window.
No, you have a password for a 9. You were only looking for Sam.
Yeah.
Because
So what
that's
happened?
all that matters in this dangerous situation. The woman who needs help.
I have been thoroughly beaten. Had even the slightest bit of misogyny beaten out of me at this point by not only the grandmother of my current caretaker, but by caretaker herself, my and Aunt Zan.
We're gonna put a sock into this.
Yeah,
We're gonna put a sock in this. Anywho,
but my question still
uh,
stands: what happened?
I fucking saw something. Why do you think I was looking around?
Oh, what did you see? Is there something we need to worry about right now?
I don't fucking know. Who's some dude in the fucking robes?
Probably one of the cultists.
Get no shit. That's why I was looking around. And
Oh.
now there's two of us out here in fucking heavy armor instead of one.
Well, whose idea was it to go walking around in the dark? I understand you have dark vision, but
And you
armor is
don't.
and your armor is just as heavy as mine.
And
I
worst
said it was a
case,
bad idea.
I was doing fucking patrols.
We are supposed to be on watch.
This was me being on fucking watch.
The last one who went on patrol hasn't come back yet. Why do you think I'm so worried?
Just knowing you fucking woke them up, and we're both gonna get fucking yelled at when we get back in there.
Well, point of order. They probably, even if they are awake, they probably got woken up when you dragged me down into the shadows.
Either way you fucking look at it, you shouldn't have fucking come after me. I'm perfectly capable of defending myself.
I'm aware of that. But again, as has been pointed out multiple times, you've been corrupted by some arcane bullshit.
Arcane bullshit. It's fucking cultist bullshit because it's always the fucking cult. Now shush. Stan's gonna look around the corner.
Oh, you still
See if
see
she's
them.
still.
They're still there.
How far does this shadow of the building extend? Like to the corner?
Where do you
All the
think
way
the
to the corner?
shadow's coming from?
From the building itself. You
Yeah.
know what? I don't even know how there can be shadows in darkness.
Because
Explain
there's
that
a
to me.
light coming from inside.
Okay, so can we just like kind of slowly and carefully back up towards the corner of the building and get out of sight of the window?
You hear a knock right next to your head.
Is there a window right above us?
Yes, there is.
I'm gonna look up.
There's a Varen on the other side of the window. As the window opens up.
I kind of, oh, hey, Warren.
Because inside, Bella and Father Dalton, you all see Varen turn around and look to one of the walls to see a really dusty window that looks about the same color as the wall. Go and open it up, and you can see the heads of the two missing idiots. Just the top of their heads.
We're just having a hushed conversation. Instantly, the window
And as
opens.
soon as the window opens, you hear what might be geese hissing at each other, but it might be them.
What
Oh, hey,
in
look who has
the
returned.
devil ravishing fuck are
Shut
you
the
two
fuck-
doing
As
out of
Father
watch?
Dalton's voice echoes through everything.
I'm okay. Is Father Dalton within grabbing range of the
No,
window?
not of you.
No,
Damn
he'd
it.
be deeper in the building.
I'm going to pick Cornelius up and yeet him through the window.
That's not quiet.
Why would you do
Neither
that?
was Father Dalton.
As I don't find I instead use the momentum of being thrown to dive at Dalton to cover their mouth.
I don't think you're that close.
I mean, it's only 20 foot. He can get through the window and charge your ass.
Yeah, I'm going to dive at you and
Bella's
put you in the
going to lay
goddamn.
down with the dog.
I don't blame Bella. I don't blame Bella. I'm gonna get back in. I'm I'm gonna get back. I'm going to carefully climb through the window and shut it.
Can I get a luck roll? Or no, an acrobatics roll from our good armored boy? It would be at disadvantage due to your armor on this one.
And you know what? I'm going to use a hero point to make it normal roll
Okay.
because I really want this. 18.
You get in fine, but that wasn't what I was rolling for.
Oh,
You just got thrown through a window.
an
Your
open window.
boot hits the bottom of the glass. And it shatters. But you managed to roll and get up on your feet just fine.
What about the luck roll?
I replaced it with the acrobatics.
Damn,
I
did I,
just
have,
switched it to
did I have to hit? Damn, did I have to hit a nat 20 to do it perfectly?
No, you needed a 19.
Ah,
Because you needed a 20 DC.
got it.
Because you were thrown at a weird angle in the dark. You're pissed at Dalton. There was a lot going on. But yeah, you roll in there and you manage to get to Dalton just fine. But you do hit the window itself, and it goes.
I probably don't even know this because I'm so focused on grabbing Dalton and putting them in a full body like headlock with my hand covering their mouth. Why would you
Xanth,
scream that loud?
you can
Mhm.
see the clinkling of falling glass as it goes everywhere.
I'm covered in glass now, aren't I?
No, it's all in front of you.
Okay.
You telepathically hear in your head, well, I figured you all blew it anyway, since the two heavily armored people are walking around outside.
We didn't have our voices echo through the goddamn halls.
Xanth is gonna climb through the window.
You see
After
enough to do.
picking up the glass, and I'm just gonna start casting mending to fix the window.
Fair. Father Dalton, how you feel about being in a chokehold over there?
Not chokehold, more like just a full body hold, my hand over their mouth. I'm not choking them out.
I feel that, and I just like waiting and wait. I just kind of like waiting, not really reacting until I telepathically stay in their heads. Okay, serious question. Who ran off first?
I look over at Xanth and give Dalton like a nod towards Xanth, like just like over there, that one.
Then is just
Um,
going to see one of Bella's eyes open, just look at him, make eye contact, and wink, and then close her eye again.
I owe Bella. Fuck, I owe Bella 50 gold.
Did you bet that I was the one who went out first?
Well, yeah, I figured you went out to go look for the cultists because I figured you went out to go look for the cultists first. They bet that Xanth was being too hard-headed and dumb to wait around.
I would have you know, I wasn't wait. Or is this still telepathically?
I still have my hand.
I'm telepathically speaking. I'm telepathically speaking to everybody at this point.
Okay. I wanted to clarify.
I-
In that case, Xanth does, as she's fixing the window, goes, in my defense, I was actually trying to check something out because I saw something. That being said, somebody is impatient and didn't wait for me to come back.
Point of order, out of character. Wouldn't Father Dalton's telepathy carry the same kind of corruption as Ciel's telepathy
Mm-hmm.
at this point?
It's
So I
not a
need a
spell. CL
charisma
had to
check.
like cast something to do.
No, it's an ability just like
Oh, I thought it was
Father Dalton's.
fixes.
Nope. Because
Huh?
it comes from his came from his soul knife thing. I think. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
mine
need
comes from
a Christmas check from the party. Not Xanth, because Xanth already has that level of corruption, but
Fine, I keep my big mouth shut.
I don't know. Why didn't you? This
Because
is your fault.
you know what,
Father Dalton, you're already corrupted. You can't.
Father Dalton,
I'm
you're
using
the one
another
that's
hero
causing
point.
it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm using another hero point for this.
I heard a Bella.
I'm
What you
all
saying?
sorry. We all are doing now charisma checks on these, not just the person using it.
Well, the problem is he's affecting all of y'all, and it's coming from
Yes.
Dalton.
I just
Not
said
like it
no, I
was
was just checking. We didn't do it. It was only CL who was doing them before. That's why I was just checking. It's all of us doing it
specifically
though.
because CL was connecting to Xanth or Dalton. Dalton is connecting to all of you, and he's the hotspot.
Shit, sorry, I thought it only worked on spells.
Cool. Well, you guys are about to have a pretty fucked up barbarian because I'm not wasting a hero point on this, and I'm just gonna see how bad it is. Let go. I was not wasting a hero point on that. Sorry. So it's just the 4.
Yeah, I know.
Am I the only? Oh wait, no. We need Varen.
You got mine. I was
Yeah.
just it was GM'd by accident.
As Bella, you start to hear whispers in your ear as you're sleeping.
He's not asleep.
Fair.
She was trying, but you can't sleep with how loud Cornelius. I mean, he just flew through a window, broke the glass, and then got in Dalton's face and is being Cornelius. So, and then Dalton's talking in her head.
I'm whispering.
Okay. Oh, you're not. Cornelius doesn't whisper. Let's be honest. He doesn't have whisper mode.
He has his
Join the
whisper mode.
Cornelius. Yes.
Cornelius' quiet voice, which is just his voice at a lower timbre.
Fine. Joking on laughter.
Do you need anything from Bella?
Nope, that was it.
Oh.
So, what's the
Okay.
party up to now that everybody's in?
Okay.
I'm going to release Dalton. So no more leaving the party, yes?
Dance just gives you a look.
Why are you asking us? You two are the ones who ran off.
I was mostly asking it to Xanth, but
Don't worry, message received. I accept both of your apologies.
Everyone go back to sleep.
hold on, I want to check something. Okay, no.
Well, it's technically my watch, so I'll just stay up.
It's not your
No.
watch just yet.
Oh, it isn't?
No. Go get some more sleep, lad.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, that intelligence check was to see if I as a character would realize. Oh wait, Ciel's telepathy may spread the shit with Father Dalton's telepathy spread it. But no, probably wouldn't even think about that.
No. No worries.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good, Bella. That being said, Xanth's response is, "There's someone watching. That was why I was outside." That being said, they're not doing anything, but something to keep an eye on for the next people that go on watch.
The next people
Right,
going
just
on watch?
checking. Do you mean the person up in the window that I pointed out repeatedly has been watching outside? And while y'all were out there, the reason I didn't come out is because now they're watching the hut that we're in. That person?
Probably.
Xanth is going to
Oh,
look at you,
sorry,
Bella.
Raven in advance. I was gonna say Bella's gonna look at Cornelius and say, "Right, I don't think I was talking to you, so you can shut your face."
You see Cookie in the back moving their head into Z. They can't snap.
I love Cookie.
Oh,
Xanth is going to look at Bella and wave Cornelius off and go, "I am going to be very honest with you, Bella. I have been out of it. So no, I don't remember you saying anything about that." Which probably
I-
does not help the fact that your feeling of not being able to trust, but I would rather be honest in this situation.
It's appreciated. I am trying to remain as level headed as I can right now. And the fact that both of you know you wear heavy armor, which means you're not quiet. Cornelius can't see in the dark more than 3 inches in front of his nose. And you both went out there. It seems silly to do in general without, not doing it. I understand that you don't remember things, because you've had a lot going on, but I think that's why you're on watch with the second person, right? So people can watch over you a bit because you got stuff going on in there. And I think Bella's just looking more and more like irritated, just so tense right now, like just so grumpy. And she's just like, I just think that if we did this a little bit smarter, we would be safer. She's gonna look at Father Dalton and just be like, will you stop fucking whispering in my head? I don't need you to keep doing it. Do you understand? Will you stop it? It's like it's fucking
Sorry,
breaking her mentally.
sorry, sorry. He had my mouth covered. I didn't know how else to speak.
I mean, right now, just stop whispering in my fucking head. I don't need that to happen. It's really bothering me. I don't like when people are in my mind. So stop it.
Okay, sorry.
Father Dalton, are you talking in their head right now? Actively talking?
No, I'm actively talking like myself.
I look over at Bella. Is Bella sitting up with her eyes open right now?
I think Bella looks like she's about to punch someone in the face. Like she looks really pissed off and just really angry right now because it is not a pleasant feeling having something whisper in her mind repeatedly. I don't know what they're saying above table, but no, she doesn't look great.
But do they have their eyes open and like are they sitting up?
Yeah, I don't know how well you could see her. I don't know how far you can see in here and how close you are to her, but people, I'm assuming with dark vision, could see her. But she's sitting up. Yeah, she's talking to everyone.
Isn't there a light in here? I could have sworn there was a
No.
light inside. Oh, well, Cornelius is going to pull out his sword just enough to let a sliver of light show.
Oh, she's gonna snap at you. I'm so sorry. Put that away. We're trying not to fucking draw attention to ourselves, Cornelius.
With that sliver of light, am I able to see if Bella's eyes are red?
No.
Hmm. I'll put it away. You say you're hearing whispers, like the same kind of whispers as they have been hearing. I pointed at Xanth and Dalton.
I guess I have two above table questions. I don't think Bella knows what type of whispers they've been hearing. I don't think anyone's told her that,
Nope.
like that they've been
No.
hearing stuff. So Bella doesn't know anything about that. So she's gonna look at
And
you like you're a
neither,
psychopath.
yeah, and
Also, if
neither
I'm
would
not
Cornelius.
mistaken, no one else has been hearing whispers.
I thought
Yeah.
Ciel mentioned it a while back. I'm pretty sure Ciel mentioned it.
No, he wasn't hearing whispers. He
No?
mentioned his issue, but he didn't mention whispers.
Okay,
And
never
the
mind
other
then.
thing is Bella still currently, I know you said she's hearing whispers. Can she make anything out, or is it just like the sound of someone talking and she doesn't know what's being said?
It's just whispered mumbling in the background.
Yeah. If he does ask if she's still hearing whispers, she'd be like, yeah, that's why I'm bringing up the whispers. I can't make out what they're saying. It's just someone's in my fucking head, and it's really making me quite angry, to be honest with you. And I know of one person in here who can whisper in people's minds. So if it's someone else, let's just stop it, because I don't like it.
I haven't been doing it. I stopped already. I'm not doing anything. And I don't whisper. You hear if I'm talking in your head, you would hear my voice.
Well, they started during the time that you were talking in my head that I did hear, and it just hasn't stopped.
Oh fuck.
Fucking.
Oh fuck, I'm so sorry.
Well, Cornelius, stop using your telepathic on anyone but on anyone. Just don't use it on anyone.
Sorry.
What? Okay, what does that mean? I don't use magic. Did you put some type of curse on me with your shit? What did you do to my head?
I think I accidentally gave you what I have. I thought it only worked with I thought it only worked when you cast spells, not natural abilities.
What the fuck do you have? Do you have an STD? Did you get me infected with something? What does that mean?
I don't know. I've just been able to talk to people in my head ever since I was a kid.
It's not what I'm fucking asking, Dalton, and you know it. I'm asking what you did to me to make me have whispers in my fucking brain.
You know that weird thing that me and Xanth have?
No, you don't have weird things. You have whatever the red stuff is that you got corrupted with that made Xanth have a moment.
Yeah, I think you have that now.
I was just gonna like try and take a deep breath. It just, I guess, maybe look, but I don't even know. Just kind of look over at the doctor and just like stare at the doctor for a second, and be like, right, did you figure out anything you were able to do for Xanth to help? Because Xanth, I'm not trying to be mean, um, but I know you killed a whole lot of people, right? Why that stuff was in you, and they had told me while we were outside the hospital that if it was me, it probably would have been a lot worse. So I'm just curious. Did anybody figure out anything that helps with it, or am I just about to go crazy and murder everyone?
I don't think you're about to go crazy and murder anyone. Um,
Cookie's
Cece,
immune.
Cookie's immune.
Also,
Not
I
only
don't.
that, but Father Dalton wouldn't be speaking in Cookie's head. Realistically, they wouldn't have been talking to Cookie.
Yeah, I mean,
Dalton,
we
would
know
you have talked
Dalton's.
to the good girl Cookie?
Who's Cookie?
The dog.
The
Exactly.
The dog that can
Exactly.
talk.
Yeah, no, no. Dalton legitimately asks, "Who's Cookie?" Dalton literally doesn't know.
So Cookie's safe.
Oh, I don't think
He's-
Blue's been here since Cookie started talking.
The dog that's been around.
Yeah,
Wait,
Blue
the-
missed it. The dog has a
Wait.
name.
Wait,
Yeah,
the
the
dog
dog-
can talk?
It hasn't
Yeah,
yet. We're
and
gonna
her
deal with
name's
that
Cookie.
here in a minute.
Yeah,
But
so yeah, why would Father Dalton talk to the dog that he thinks
That's fair.
is not
continuing
sentient?
on
The dog's fine. Shush.
for now.
I will
Don't
fucking
break
hurt
Agag's
you.
heart with hurting animals. She won't survive.
But
You laugh. They're not joking.
Out of game.
Continuing
Is
on.
it just me and me and Farron uncorrupted now? I don't know what they rolled.
Varen, yeah. From the
No
sounds of
idea
it.
what I rolled. You won't get to know until it's too late.
So, what
Ominous.
would y'all like to do?
Okay. All right, Bella. The doc said that eventually should be fine. They gave us a time frame. How long was it?
Couple weeks.
They said we should be fine in a couple of weeks. I know that doesn't help for now, but on top of it, that being around people that you know helps. Unfortunately, we're the only familiar faces you've got, so we're going to have to suffice.
Out of game. Didn't the old man mention that being down here would make it a lot worse?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So going to this
If you
little
get
wench.
hit 2 times a day, you don't come back. That was the risk everybody knew coming down.
If Cornelius goes to start speaking again, Xan's just gonna put a hand over his mouth.
And see, this is why I recognize Zan's hand by touch alone, by mouthfeel at this point.
At this point, Bella's not even gonna say anything. She's just gonna take something out of her bag, just like a piece of paper and something to write with, and spend a second writing, like a couple minutes writing something, and then kind of fold it up and without saying anything, get up, walk over, look between Cookie and Varen, and kind of put her head back and forth for a second and then hand it to Varen and say, please don't read that, but when I die, you go ahead and you read that and please do what it says. I would appreciate it a lot. And then she's just gonna walk back over to her spot, lay down, and be like, I'm fucking going back to sleep. And then she's just gonna try and go back to sleep.
You see Cookie gets up and goes and lays on Bella.
I have a very distinct suspicion that was probably their last will and testament.
And
But
I
at
have
least better. But at least
Yeah.
better, and they assume that you're gonna make it out of this alive.
I think you
And-
assume that Bella would have a last will and testament.
Last
That's
will and
what Bella
testament.
would give
Punch
someone of
Cornelius
all
in the face.
things. That
Yeah.
would be exactly what she would give someone as a will and testament.
Like,
And I
here's
have-
a list of people you need to punch because I didn't punch them hard enough the first time.
Make sure Cornelius gets 2 taps in the balls, not just one.
Poor Cornelius.
Melt
he
down
catches
Xanth
this
and
stick.
Cornelius's armor and then stab Cornelius with them, please. It's just it says.
Holy
No, that's not what it
shit.
says.
Make
Oh.
a golden knuckles and then punch Father Dalton with it forever.
Mhm.
Many
Yep.
times.
Say
Anyway.
that.
make sure Cookie gets all the scratches they could ever have.
Who did we just lose?
No one.
No, we did. We lost Blue in game.
Oh, okay.
Did I get logged out?
Your roll 20 went
Yes.
down.
Oh, damn it.
That gets you.
But what would the party like to do now that Bella's going to bed?
Oh.
We should probably finish our watch and then figure out how we're gonna how you're gonna have a watch with Dalton and not have anything horrible happen.
The watches is we'll be fine. We'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah. So once the rest of them go back to bed, Xanth's gonna post up by the door and just start whittling.
She's got a knife, Cornelius. Do you trust her with it?
Of course.
You sure? She did murder a bunch of people.
I'm more worried about her bare hands than her holding a knife.
She's got those too. She got them from the
Yeah,
bear
and I
that's
can't
standing outside the door.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I don't have any really thick oven mitts for them to wear, so I can't really do anything about that.
So, anything y'all want to do the rest of y'all's watch?
Well, Xanth's currently pouting in the corner. So I guess the question is does Cornelius have any questions for Xanth that he's gonna poke her with at this point?
At this point, all this stress and craziness has kind of drained Cornelius, so he's also gonna sit by the door. He's gonna take out the signet the noble signet ring that you gave back to him and start polishing it. Try to get some of the wear and tear off of it. I don't know what the hell you did with it, but he's trying to fix it.
He's polishing right in front of you, Xanth. How do you feel about that? I mean, I guess
Jesus
you've
Christ.
seen worse from him. But that's
I'm
why
gonna
you
get
got
the
the
holy
knife,
water,
right?
CC.
What was that, Cece?
That's why you got the knife, right? Anyway, sounds like y'all aren't doing much of anything.
Well,
ahead.
okay, shush. Cornelius pulls that out. Xanth just kind of raises an eyebrow because if I remember correctly, I don't realize that it's fucked up because it was fine when I had it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but when you
Okay,
gave it
so
back, you should have seen it was fucked up.
I wouldn't have been looking at it when I handed it to you. I just put it back in your hand because I was trying to distract you. So I don't know that it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's all tarnished and scratched.
Yeah.
Hey, on
So
CC,
That's
is
pretty
the
much
ring
it.
itself?
I mean, the bottom of the band's a little bit bent, and there's a scratch down the center of the mark. Or not even a scratch. There is a mark slashed into the center of the ring.
Yeah, see, Cornelius is just kind of grumbling. He's trying to. Do I have a? I don't have one. Dang it. But I'm just polishing it because I don't have the tools to actually fix it. I'm just trying to clean up like some of the surface scratches. Just polishing on the hem of my cape.
yeah. But yeah, no, Xanth's gonna raise an eyebrow and just a universal of, the fuck are you doing? It's like, what I'm doing makes sense. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm trying to make this ring a little bit more presentable.
What are you talking about? The ring was fine. What'd you do? Drop it already?
You've handed it to me like this. What did you do to it? Chew on it?
The fuck you mean? What did I do to it? It's been in perfect condition the entire time I've had it.
I kind of like hold it up, trying to catch whatever little light there is. Look at
Look
all
at
these
it.
look at all these scratches. The ring itself is bent. I can't even wear it. Oh, somehow you even managed to put a mark dead center right on the signet, the actual symbol on the signet.
You're gonna see that her eyebrows furrow and seems to be looking intensely and actually like grabs your arm, like grabs you by your wrist and like pulls you closer and is like looking at it. Cornelius, it didn't look like this it didn't look like this the last time I looked at it.
Well, when did you last look at it?
Probably if I remember correctly, when I put it back around my neck. So before shit went to hell in the keep.
Come to think of it, CC, looking at closer at my ring, at this ring, does it look like someone smashed someone's face in with it?
No.
Like this is okay, so this doesn't look like someone used it
Looked
as a
like
weapon.
somebody rammed a dagger into it.
Well, I don't know what happened, but between now and then, but it looks like someone stabbed it repeatedly.
Xanth's gonna pull hers out and look at it because now she's so confused.
It's fine.
Mine's fine, but his isn't.
Correct.
The absolute fuck.
Xanth carries a dagger, right?
Usually.
Yeah.
Xanth, can I see your dagger?
She's gonna hand it to you, handle first.
I'm going to look at it and I'm going to examine the tip to see if it's deformed in any way, like it's stabbed into
Oh,
something
yeah.
made of metal.
It is
Yeah.
chipped rather heavily at the front.
Well, either you have dropped this tip first into a whole lot of metal, or you stabbed something made of metal with it very recently. Unless this is just how you keep your dagger.
Looks at my dagger.
It is
But
damaged.
wait a minute. Okay. Quick clarification question. When was the ring damaged when I handed it Cornelius, which was back at the camp before we got to where we're at now? Or was it damaged after that?
Last time you saw it when it was damaged was when you disappeared for the night.
Okay.
You gave
So
it
it
back
was
to me.
damaged.
Not that
I
you
gave it back.
noticed.
Okay, so it was damaged after I disappeared.
Yeah.
Probably during your disappearance, more like.
But I didn't have it during my disappearance.
I mean, you keep it on a necklace around your neck
Wait, when did I give it back to you?
way after your disappearance while we were down in the tunnels, I think. Before we met the old guy, I think, though.
I was using it to distract you from something. I thought I'd.
We can go back and look
Okay.
for it later.
Okay, but point is that I gave it back to you after my disappearance. Okay.
Yeah. And sometime between then and between then and now, I mean, then and your disappearance, it got damaged very heavily. And do the marks on the knife look recent or just like old? Is it just an old
Are
knife?
do you have training in Smith?
No, but I've been around a lot of weaponry.
That would be something you need to be trained in Smith for.
Okay. But this is a blade we probably got very recently from June, so I'm assuming they wouldn't keep like shitty knives on them.
That's fair.
And,
No.
and there's no real reason Xanth would have had to use the knife aside from when they disappeared. So, vis-a-vis, etc., court was dismissed. You stabbed my ring.
But why would I have stopped it?
I
Doesn't
don't
make
know.
any sense. And mine's fine.
I don't know. Lingering resentment toward me. Pretty sure if I was around while you were having your episode, I would have been relentlessly stabbed just the same as this ring was.
Xanth's gonna fall into contemplation because she's wondering why yes, you irritate the fuck out of me. But Xanth doesn't genuinely wish you dead. You'd be dead by now if that was true.
Fair.
Well,
But while Xanth contemplates, I'll just go back to polishing the ring. I'm going to try to. It's made of gold, so it's probably soft enough for me to bend the actual ring into somewhat back into shape.
a little bit. Not well, but somewhat.
Actually, yeah, game. I actually do have a signet ring, and they're not typically made of really thick gold. It's pretty.
I'm aware.
It's,
You're also not a jeweler, so not the best at getting the best in shape. Continuing on, though. It's not long before Cornelius. It is the end of your watch. Will you be going to sleep?
well, that's the end of my time up. Are you sure you're going to be okay with Dalton, though?
I'll be fine. Get some sleep.
Well, if anything happens, try to wake me up immediately, or pretty much anyone else. Oh no, but although I don't think you should try to wake up Bella. She seems very cranky.
Dalton,
I don't necessarily blame her.
you feel a paw in your face.
Whose face?
Dalton.
Dalton.
Oh, watch
Paw.
time. All right.
Paw, 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 paw.
All right. Thank you, dog.
Yeah,
The name is Cookie.
Right. Thank you, Cookie Dog.
You're welcome.
What was that last word? I couldn't understand it.
You're welcome.
Yeah. What the fuck?
As you are, a cup of coffee is put into your hands.
I kind of looked at the group. Since when could the dog talk?
We
Since
literally
when
just
could since when could Cookie talk?
we just discussed this like an hour ago, Dalton. Did you already
We
forget that?
weren't in character.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought.
I was not.
No,
Oh,
that wasn't in character.
Yeah. His reason probably was like he wasn't paying attention when it last happened. Oh,
Well, for a while now. You probably didn't know this because you don't really pay attention to the dog.
that is 100% fair. I apologize, Cookie Dog.
Xanth, you are also handed a mug of coffee.
Thank you, Cookie. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I will give them scritches.
They are happy, and then they head off. They have their whole cooking set up, and they're making breakfast.
Well, I'm going to go get some more Z's before it's time to go into that dungeon, that fort.
I
Try not to wander it off again, Xanth. And Cornelius will head back over to his sleeping quarter and start de-armoring.
So, anything between Xanth and Dalton?
Does Dalton have any questions?
Dalton really just kind of just like sits nearby, just starts keeping watch, and he doesn't really say anything.
Yeah. I think Xanth will go. Make sure that you don't speak into Cookie's mind telepathically. Bella will kill you if you infect them with this.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, again, sorry about that.
It's not like it did anything to me. I was already infected.
How are you doing, by the way?
She shrugs. Been a while since I've lost control like that. I'm not entirely pleased about it. She's gonna sip her coffee and she's gonna fiddle with a ring in her hand.
Sorry I had to go through that.
I cannot take on the guilt. I cannot take on the blame of something that cultists did. Otherwise, nothing's going to get done. There's been too many deaths. I will be fine. Drink your coffee. Eat whatever Cookie hands you.
Um, yeah, thanks. I say as instead of drinking the coffee, I sort of like pull back some of my arms and then begin pouring it on my scales.
I mean, that's fair.
As I do, it's sort of like my scales begin to like glow and like heat up a little, and I feel a little bit better. I've never been one for caffeine, but hot liquids and dragon scales tend to loosen up and wake up the scales.
Xanth just gonna give you a non-committal nod, and she's gonna sip on her coffee, still fiddling with the ring.
Is it the wrong size?
She shakes her head.
Yeah. Dalton will probably just like after pouring some of the coffee on himself and getting his scales like nice and moistened, he'll just get back into position and just keep watch.
It's not long before the others begin to awaken again, everyone having finished a long rest. So go ahead and mark that step. Xanth, why do you have
Long
0
rest.
HP?
I don't have 0 HP. Did you fuck with my sheet?
No, you're. I was just looking at your token. It has 0 HP.
I'm looking at my token and I have a full bar health.
I'm on a different map. It fixed itself. I'm not sure what that was. That was weird.
Okay.
Probably just a desync.
Probably. Alrighty, so the party is awake. What would you
And I
like
have
to
gotten
do?
a second cup of coffee.
Yeah. You'll also have bacon, eggs, hash browns, and grits.
I will ask Cookie if they have any cream and sugar for my coffee.
They do.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Cookie.
They give small booth.
I give them the good scritches and some of my bacon.
They are completely content.
Well, we should probably check to see if that person's still there.
Wait for Bella to have her coffee and food.
Bella?
Good to wake up just normal.
Yeah, no, you've woken up by this point. Because we're at the end of the. We're past the watches. But Bella, alongside your breakfast, you are given a little cupcake.
That's very sweet. She'll she'll kind of just look at Cookie and say, right, thank you for the cupcake. That's really sweet of you. I still don't know where you have an oven at, but I think you're a wonderful cook. And she'll kind of sip on coffee and stuff like that to start waking up.
They go behind them and they pick up a glowing box and they show it to you.
They just pull out a goddamn easy bake oven.
No, they pulled out a magic oven. It's a magic travel oven.
Yeah. You're incredibly impressive, Cookie.
We can't use the other one for copyright reasons.
But Cookie packs up soon enough and they are ready to go.
Cornelius is gonna peek out the door to see and try to find that window that that guy was staring out of.
It's more of a large archway. Think top of the Roman Colosseum, but you don't see anybody there.
Oh, from my point of view, it looks like the coast is clear, but someone else would probably look.
I'll look.
You don't see anything.
We
Where?
never. Oh, good.
Hmm?
We never explored the perimeter of this place, right? It's just the front entrance is all we can see, right?
Yep. It's a big round room surrounding a round building.
So, do we try to find a way in that's less conventional, or do we just storm the gates?
Isn't the plan to try and see if we can find a better way in? Because we didn't think trying to go straight in was safe with the lightning and all the stuff going on.
Yes, but well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I don't feel comfortable doing that now that Ciel has gone missing. So, I mean, I don't think
You
anyone else.
realize,
Hmm?
you realize I'm about as stealthy as CL, right?
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
And you'd be comfortable going alone to examine this entire fort?
I mean, I will say, like, above table, she's not the craziest stealthy person, but I mean, she does have like a +5 to her stealth rolls. So yeah, she's not the worst.
Bella, you can see in the back, Cookie has pulled out a ninja mask and put it on. So their head is covered in a hood, and they have a mask over their snoot, and then they have their lantern helmet on top of that.
Right. I think maybe Cookie and I could try and just do a quick reconnaissance if we want. Is that okay with people?
I'm not
Go
opposed
ahead.
to it.
Okay. Well, then we'll give that a go. But we won't be gone. Let's see. You want to give a time limit? We can't really tell time down here, but you want me to try and come back in a certain time? I don't know how far anyone can see in the dark. I can only see about 60 feet, but I don't really know. I don't want anyone talking in my head, and I don't want to talk in heads right now.
See, does keen mind allow me to have a very have a doesn't it allow me to have like a good internal clock? Like
Decently
I
so,
can.
but it
Well,
doesn't help for anyone else. You're not with them.
mm,
And even with yours isn't going to be exact.
yeah.
Try for no more roughly 30 minutes.
Right. I'm just gonna look at Cookie and be like, all right, 30 minutes. That's going in back. Okay.
There's a nod. And keen mind
And Bella would
only.
say, also, I can be. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Keen mind only tells you how many hours are left for sunrise. It doesn't actually help you keep good track of time. You'd be just as liable as everybody else.
Fair. Bucephalus is with us, right?
Yep. He's a tiny horse, tiny and pissed off.
Well,
Ian,
here I kind of hand Bucephalus to Cookie. I kind of put it on her back. The horse is riding the dog.
The horse looks
Bella is going
offended.
to look at the horse. Yeah, Bella's going to look at the horse and be like, right, do you want to ride on the dog? Do you want to have me put you in a pouch, ride with me, carry you around? Are you good to go with us? I know you want to go on your own, but you're really tiny and we'll probably lose you really fast.
Bucephalus is just
It's kind of
unhappy
whole.
about the entire situation.
She's just gonna offer a hand and be like, "It's up to you. I don't care what you want to do. You didn't even. I mean, Cookie might not want you in the back. I don't know. I'm giving you the offer. You decide."
They're going to try to get down.
From Cookie.
Yeah.
All right, Bella's not gonna stop him. Right. I think he wants off, and he's gonna stay here. Then I guess. Kind of look at Cornelius and be like, "If he jumps, he might break a leg."
Well, Bucephalus, come on. We need a way to communicate in some fashion. We need to know what's going on with Bella and Cookie while we're here. This is a mission, Bucephalus.
He just doesn't want to be on the dog's back.
Well, at your current size, you can't.
Going to put her hand. Bella's going to put her hand so much closer and be like, right, you can ride on my shoulder, you can get in my pouch right here, you can do what you want. You don't have to be on the dog. I just don't think you're fast enough on your feet.
The dog takes off, or not the dog, the horse takes off, flying towards the door.
Well,
Is it kind of like a
Right.
mouse skidding across the room? It
little
looks
bit.
fast, but in reality, if you wanted to catch it, you could.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bella's just, yeah, she's gonna roll her eyes and be like, all right, girl, we're gonna go, and he's either gonna keep up or not. Cornelius, if he falls down or gets stuck, I'll pick him up and he can try and fight me. I don't care. I'll give him this. I think he needs it. I think he needs a little bit of just this, whatever that is he's doing. He's really smart.
He's a proud animal. He doesn't like to be carried. He's supposed to be the one carrying others.
I didn't think he was an animal. I thought he was like a spirit or something, was what everyone was saying.
Yes, but he has his pride, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, no, I get that. I mean, I'm just saying, I think he's not just like a regular horse. I think he's like a spirit of something like powerful, and he's upset that he's like a couple inches tall. So, yeah, she'll kind of just like nod at Cookie and just start off and be like, I mean, I could always just scream really loud and pretty loud, but okay. And just try and see what they can figure out, see if they can find a way in with the guys specifically, what she wants to try and find, and she'll whisper it to kind of Cookie or loud enough, hopefully that Mocephalus, because she wants Mocephalus to have a little say in things and just be like, right, this is what we're trying to find. We want to find a way in. It seems like a way that people in heavy armor can get in. Maybe some people who aren't is like stealthier clad and things. We want the safest way in we can find is what we're looking for. And we don't have a lot of time.
As you're leaving, you see Cookie throw down a smoke ball. It's not a good one, so you can still kind of see them behind it before they run out the door.
She is going to make it a point to just stop and be like, I don't know if you all saw that, but Cookie literally just dropped a magic smoke bomb and disappeared. Just poof.
You can see Cookie
just
is
start.
super excited through the window.
Just gonna start her way on out after that.
Cookie appears on the other side of the door, tail a wagging, still covered in the ninja bands.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, you really are just the most talented girl I've ever met. I'm happy to serve beside you.
But then she is all business. So she is gonna belly
Respect.
crawl.
We're trying. Okay, and we don't want to lose Mocephalus. I know Mocephalus isn't that fast, but I want to add Bella does not want to step on Mocephalus is something that is important to her. She doesn't want to hurt Cornelius's steed. Like doesn't want to hurt
That's
him.
fair.
So she would keep an eye out to like if he gets stuck, she'd pick him up if she had to, but she wants him to have a little bit of
He's
I'm doing
kind
this
of
too because I'm a bit kid.
he's kind of
Yeah,
on
oh.
fire, so he's hard to miss.
Yeah, and to answer your
Okay,
question
perfect.
before, he's a celestial horse. He's like he's the rest of the representative of Eris's steed.
That
Ares.
makes sense. Yeah. I know that part above table. I don't think Bella understands any of it, but I know a while back in sessions, someone when we first saw Mocephalus, you explained what he was, so it kind of made more sense. But yeah, so yeah, she'll head out, see what they could try and find.
You end up working your way all the way around this rather large building. Think kind of stadium size. But you make it all around with you see archways on the higher floors, but there's no other entrances on the ground floor.
Only the front entrance.
Yes, you do also see exits that branch out into the dark on the outside wall where y'all originally came from. But that's not where you're trying to get. So.
And where you said there's some stuff up on the second floor, is there anything that looks like with, I know the party has a bunch of different stuff, whether it's climbing abilities or ropes. Is there anywhere that looks like a place we might be able to just try and get in that is not right through the
Those
front
are up
entrance, or are we just
on. Yeah, they're up on the second floor. It looks to probably be about 50 feet up. So it'd be a hard climb either way, and somebody like Cookie would just need to be winched up.
Ella isn't as worried about the climb because I think she's feels like she's strong enough to be able to help people get up. She's just more trying to see if there's even a way that they could make it happen, if that makes sense, right? Like that's more her thought on it. Like, is this even logistically possible to
A
get a rope
really
up there
good
where we can do
thief
it?
and wall free climber would be able to do it.
Mm.
The average person would not, especially with armor and a bunch of stuff on the back.
Okay. So
To
there is even
explain,
doing it would
you're
probably
looking
do
at
it.
a DC 20 to 25 roll.
Okay. What is what would the skill be, just out of curiosity,
Athletics.
based off of?
Athletics to climb.
Just curious. I mean, I got a pretty decent athletic stat. I just don't know if I could get Bella doesn't okay, she wants to work like let Cookie and Mocephalus know, like, all right, we've checked everything out we can. Let's head back so they don't worry about us. We'll give them the report of everything we've seen and just kind of see what everyone thinks on. Is that okay? Kind of look at both of them, see if they agree.
You see Cookie looks around, making sure nobody's listening in, and then nods. Then belly crawls back towards it.
And Mocephalus good to head back then?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, she'll head back to pass on everything she can to everyone.
I've just been kind of listening in, or more specifically, Selfless is just giving me the play-by-play as best as they can.
The angry visual representations of what they're doing, since he sounds like a very angry guy. Just all of it just as an anger flashes of things.
He's an aspect of Aries. Anger is kind of his thing.
And I mean, come on,
Yeah.
he's a tiny mouse-sized horse now. He used to be this proud stallion galloping across the fields to battle, and now he's this.
Yep.
Wait till we end up in the next rift and he ends up quadruple his size, and then next thing you know, you have a gargantuan horse that just tramples on everything. You know, be careful what you wish for.
So he'll be happy.
Oh, he would be the only one who's happy. Cornelius would be very happy.
But you make it back
Um,
without too much problem. Cookie tries to take the window. It's closed.
Bella's be like, "Oh, girl, let's go in the front door. I think member Xanth had to fix that because Cornhole went flying through the window, like he dove in, like it was a fire or something out there."
There's a nod and they follow. Still belly. Y'all can see the tail poking up, wagging from inside.
So yeah, she'll come in and she'll be like, "Right, first of all, Cookie and Mocephalus, they are great scouts, and they are very stealthy, and no one saw anything. So they're very talented, and I appreciate that they went with me. The place is big, very big, and there's the main entrance that we've been seeing, and then there are some places, but they're about 50 feet up. So it is possible that someone could climb the wall, but then we would have to get everybody else up through rope and pulleys and ladders, and I don't know if that's feasible. One, like if we could get everybody up safely, and two, I don't know if we'd have the time to do it, and I'm not sure if there's anyone else but me who could just make that climb free-handed. And I don't 100% know if I could do it, and then I'd have to try and like help everybody up with the rope, and I'm not sure what would happen. So I wanted Mocephalus, Cookie, and I wanted the group to be able to decide what the best option was. We might just be going in the front door and hoping for the best.
I mean, we can always try to go in non-aggressively. Is it probably going to turn into a fight? But we can try. They haven't. They haven't come to attack us yet, so could attempt.
Well, I think that if they know we're here, which they might, which would be strange, they let us sleep. But yeah, when we were in the last place, they didn't do anything to us because they wanted something from us. Yeah. But if they try and put a collar on me, I'm not going to be okay with that.
I don't disagree with you.
I think they
shitty.
may. I think they may just go to kill us because the collars were meant to keep us, dude. But even if with the collars we're able to fight back and escape, I think they may just kill us on sight.
They could certainly try. Now that those colors are off, they can't really do it at the snap of their fingers now. So
Something that has occurred to me. Y'all do know they're not the individuals in the windows were not robed, or they're robed, but not the red robes of the cultists.
I kind of figured.
Yeah, when you didn't say
No,
red
we
robe,
knew that. The guy had told us that it sounded like some of the cultists had come this way. So I think everyone's running on the assumption that this is also where the cultists are going and that we'll eventually bump into them. I think it might just be me under that assumption, but I thought that's what I was thinking.
Gotcha. I just want to be sure.
I thought this was the fort that got taken.
No, not in the slightest. This is a round
Oh.
building.
Well, I don't.
This is where, when the guy was like having this kind of hallucinations, he kept talking about the stuff like down below and under the city, and then the guy we met down here said that this is kind of like the epicenter of where people go, and it gets worse while you're in there. But Yeah, Bella's gonna vote to just go in the front door because the logistics of trying to get everybody up there, she's more worried that we'll get a few people up and then an attack will happen or something and just doesn't think
And
it's
then the party split.
doable. Yeah, or someone, the bigger fear is the rope breaks and someone falls freaking almost 50 feet down the side. You know what I mean? Like, even though we have people who can heal, she doesn't want anyone to get hurt. And there's a possibility she couldn't even make the climb because
Or
that is
somebody
a high DC.
or somebody drops an axe right as they get up to the top.
It's not 200 feet up, so I don't think that would happen. You got to be a little bit higher to drop axes from places, from what I understand. You got to
It
at
would still
least
be
be
pretty
about
good.
200 feet.
Yeah, so everyone
Yeah,
make
no,
sure
it would.
so make sure all your stuff is secured to you while you're making the climb. If we do make the climb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ha 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 ha.
Mhm.
Come on, you knew it was gonna come
Oh,
up at least once.
Yeah, I
yeah.
know. Like just like how your debt to people just keeps going up and up. I mean,
Bella will not forget that Dalton owes her 50 gold.
you'll bill a 50
Oh yeah,
gold.
no, Dalton will pay you back, and yes, I know my my character in the other game owes everyone at least a grand total of like 1,000 gold at this point.
And Bella never got a chance to explain to Xanth why she really thought that what she really thought happened. We just went off of what was said, but Bella's gonna wait to do that until they're walking towards the place. So,
Fair.
but yeah,
Oh, frontal assault.
We're going in
okay.
without trying to cause problems. If they attack, obviously defend yourself, but it looks like our only
I mean, we
option
can
is through the
kind of,
front door.
yeah. I mean, the pirate queen is pretty right. Yeah, we should maybe assume that this is going to be like those sewer things we were in, the tunnels when we came here. That there's probably a lot of the people with maybe the red stuff, which there are now at least 3 of us that they'll be attracted to, which is fine. But that's kind of what I was thinking, that we might just be going in and there could be a bunch, there could not be as many, but I think our only option is to try and just not run in screaming, but walk in and just see what we face.
Oh, I have another idea. I have another idea that might work, though it might be a bit too complicated.
Eh?
If we can get me in there, what if I just telepathically speak to as many of them as I can find and get them all infected?
Very bad idea. Very bad.
What that wouldn't. I was kind of hoping that would make them crazy and make them like kill each other off, but I guess that's a bit too. Again, that was a bit too complicated.
Well,
No, you weren't here for it, so Blue wasn't there for that part. So I guess above table Blue, what we've been running into where we're at right now is all of these people have like these red kind of crystal things. They are like super duper infected, so they're going to be very attracted to Bella, Belton, and Xanth. They'll like try and get them is where they go, and they attacked Xanth like the most out of everyone. And so they are like the epitome of the infected people. Where we're heading into is what we've been dealing with down here. And the guy told us that's what we're going to keep running into. And the further we go into this, the harder it's going to be to resist. The more you get it and the corruption or whatever, eventually you can't fight it off anymore and you kind of become what they are. So the 3 of us are not in the best place.
Okay,
And
so
it is
trying
some
to
sort of
infect.
hive mind as well.
Okay, so infecting them to get them to kill each other isn't going to work.
No.
No, because
What was
yeah,
that, Mom
they're
Nine?
more infected than you are.
That it's
Okay.
some sort of hive mind as well.
Yeah. So they're trying to realistically they're probably trying to pull us into it. Either join
And
or
I'm assuming
die.
and I assume these crystals aren't like metallic in any way.
They're crystals, not metal.
Dang.
No,
So heat
you
metal.
can.
Yeah, you know what I was going for.
Yeah. No heat metal for you.
Here's
All right. We ready?
as I'll ever be.
All right. Bella, do you want to lead the way?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll go for it. Just remember, Cookie and Cornelius can't see in the dark, so
Oh, Cookie has a headlamp.
that's true.
So
Yes,
if
and I
Cookie wants to stay behind you, then the Father Dalton, then Varen, then Cornelius, I'll pick up the rear.
don't know about you picking up the rear. Then they might
I put
ambush
a
you.
hand on your shoulder and you're getting led around in the dark.
Well, I mean, if Cookie already has a light on, why wouldn't I have my light out?
This is how I won 50 gold.
I'm
Just point
just
between
saying,
the two of them.
if Cookie already has their light up out like lit, why wouldn't Cornelius have his sword out and lit?
Does Cookie have her lamp lit? I don't remember Cookie lighting up her lamp, really.
They haven't as of yet.
Yeah. There's no point unless we're about to get into a fight.
Was this? I don't remember. Was it established that they are attracted to light, or they're more
That's what you
attracted
were
to the?
warned.
Okay, so
They're attracted to light, and we've noticed that they're attracted to sound as well. I just watched Sokka just fucking headbutt a wall. And then run away with his tail between his legs. Anywho.
Wall,
He
wall
charged the
1
wall
to
to
0.
his defeat.
Well, all right. If Zan, in that case, yeah, then Cornelius will let Zan lead them on again.
So I'm fully aware also, like out of character, are we trying to be stealthy on our way up there, or is the plan just to kind of, go without running and screaming, just like make our way up there? Or are we trying to be as stealthy as possible on our way up?
I'd say probably try to be as stealthy as possible.
Excuse me, sorry.
Because that hasn't
You
been
can-
going horribly every time we tried in the
Here's the
sewer.
thing. If we keep trying, eventually it's gonna work.
Hey, what was that definition of insanity again?
In this case scenario, even a broken clock is right 2 times a day.
Look,
Yeah, yeah.
we're either gonna succeed at stealth, or we're going to commit plan turn this entire castle red.
I mean, I'm pretty sure most of the castle is red.
Yeah, you're ruining my analogy.
I say torch it.
Ooh, I'm good with that plan.
It can burn the
Right, we
entire.
are thinking that Cornelius's friends are in there, right? Wasn't that the whole thing? And that maybe Selwyn and Junior inside? Aren't we trying? And the guy that was aren't we supposed to save people? Isn't that part of why we're here?
After we
All
get
right,
everyone out, of course.
yeah.
Not one for
Oh,
burning innocent
Okay.
lives, just those of the damned and unworthy.
oh, right, yeah.
That's okay.
The
I'm sorry.
same people.
Baron, for
I thought
starters,
you meant beforehand because Milton was excited, which in my mind meant he thought we were just going to light the whole thing on fire without going in and just see who runs out. But no, afterwards, if you want to burn it down, we might as well. Maybe we could blow it up.
You seem to have hit Dalton's happy place.
So, is the party heading in?
I'd say so.
Yippers.
Yep.
Onward and upwards.
So the team makes their way out of their little hideaway hut out into the open once again. They'll make his way across the wide open area that's in front. You feel the hairs in the back of your neck begin to stand. It's not a happy feeling in the slightest, but it is there. So,
Looking around.
you make it all the way across without anything stopping you. What would you like to do?
What do we see around us?
You are at the door. A great door. Hidden underneath an archway, leading in. Do you wish to try it?
Bella
Cornelius
wants to
will,
look at the party real quick. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Cornelius will look at this big ass door and in a joking tone, well, should we knock?
No.
Bella want to just look at the party and be like, right. Anybody else worried that like we're gonna open this door and just go through another one of those fucking rifts and end up in like a whole different place? And she just wants to like grab the handle and open the door.
You hear.
Cornelius
Go
will,
for it.
Go ahead, Cornelius.
Cornelius will look over at Cookie. Does it seem like they're freaking out at all?
All of their hair is standing up. They look like a puffball.
You know, now that you say that, Cookie, you don't smell the same thing you smelled back in on that mountaintop, do you?
Cookie's not saying anything. Cookie's just down low, hair extended, eyes wide. They look like an angry Pomeranian at the moment.
And Bella
You
opens the
degrade
door.
her to an angry Pomeranian.
But the door opens silently. No creaks from the ancient metal. Nothing. You feel a small drift of air rushing out, cooler than anywhere else you've been in the last few days. There's a bit of chill as your flesh goose turns into goose flesh. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, goosebumps.
Yeah, that. Goose flesh.
So the only one chilling is Anth.
Yee. But the door is open. Are you ready to enter?
What do we see when the doors open? How dark is it in there?
Not decently dark. There's a little bit of light, so you can't see all of that well, but it is definitely a little lit. A soft light where you can't place where the light's coming from.
Luminescent.
Unless, by the way, I should add, unless someone tried to stop her, Bella was opening the door and just walking in, right? Like if Xanth was kind of like, let's do it, like she was just gonna open the door and go. So
Oh,
unless
yeah.
someone were like, nope, she would have just started, right? She wouldn't have waited.
Following. We're
Sure.
following behind you. This is kind of one
As
of
you
those.
move in. Welcome to the live. Excuse me.
Okay, we are not.
Not in Kansas
No,
anymore.
no, we're not. Thank you, Cece. I can see us. We're just not in the correct order. Cookie should be by Bella.
I just put y'all down so everybody was on the map.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Nope. Varen, you're in the middle.
I'm not moving.
Cornelius should be next to me. Squishy's in the middle.
Although since this place is lit up, I don't think I would need Xanth to lead me around anymore.
You're still next to me. We're bringing up the rear.
Does this look like the library we were already in, out of curiosity?
No, different library. It looks to be
Okay.
of a similar design a little bit, but it looks
Mhm.
older. You
Okay.
see, you're on a
I was curious
staircase
because
that
I
leads down into what looks like a little bit of an entrance hall.
okay. I remember I have in my notes that they had told us basically that this was almost the guy had said almost like this was the original kind of thing that they had, right? And so I was wondering if this is I hate to say the upside down, but if this was like the upside down, you know what I mean, like a replica of just what's above us, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say I am so glad, Akrak, that you actually you watch TV. I love Stranger Things was actually pretty damn good.
Oh,
Keeping
you
on
watch
track.
that?
Hmm?
Keeping on track,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
Well, this place actually looks pretty nice.
Let's try not to attract
Mm.
too much attention.
Everybody feeling somewhat normal in here? Does it feel weird to anyone? Or how are we? Just before we bounce around, wanted to ask.
Fine at the moment. I would suggest the 2 double doors down the way.
I might be about to crash.
As in your computer or you?
Computer. Oh no, there we
Okay.
go. We're good.
No crashing. PC, no crashing. PC, no crashing.
So continue on.
So,
Bella wants to do like a. I think she's thinking of maybe like a little peek around.
Okay, move as you will. You're currently on a bit of a staircase.
Then. Freeze here. Sorry, my roll 20. I made it angry. Oh, yeah. Bella will kind of start moving her way across then, trying to see if she sees anything scary.
As you come down the stairs, you see there are paths on either side, each going up another small staircase leading to these large mahogany looking doors with another set just before you.
All right. We can go forward, left, right.
do the doors have any kind of
Anyways.
signage, any identifying marks at all?
Nope.
Blue, keep up.
What do you mean we haven't moved yet?
Refresh.
We have.
Damn it.
It's all right. My roll 20 was just being wonky as well. I get it.
Well, we got 4 choices: west, north, east, or that door to the south.
How do
So
you
you
know which
mean-
direction's north?
Retreat back out the way you just came?
No, I mean this door.
Sure. Okay, go that way. Yeah.
Wait, do they both just go the same place?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Outside.
okay.
I say this way.
Well, why do you say that?
This honestly, just a guess.
Are these sconces by the door?
They do look like torch sconces, but you don't see torches in them.
Is the light emanating from them though, or
Nope.
is it like slightly blurry? Huh? I wonder how the hell this place is being lit. Shall we go to get the Zenth?
1 second, Cornelius.
Hmm?
I would like to look for traps. I'm not going to be the best at it, but
Roll me that wisdom-based thieves' tools.
uno momentum. Because I swapped some things around during my long rest. Because we lost our...
Rouge.
Yeah. We lost the rogue, so... Da-na-na-na-na. Let me... If I could find it, that would be nice. You said wisdom based?
Yes, thieves' tools.
Okay. Bless you.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Sorry.
You're good.
I'll be sorry.
Yes, no. Are you?
As you are attempting, it's not something you're all that good at. You've done a little bit of training, but this is a high stress situation. And you push a little bit too hard, and you hear crack as you damage your thieves' tools. As you attempt to look for the tools, running the tools along, seeing if there's any parts of it that stick out. You don't think there's any traps, though.
I don't think there's any. Give me like 60 seconds. I am going to cast mending on my thieves' tools.
I need to read mending. I don't know if mending's going to help here.
I think mending is good for like
Putting
small
things back
cracks
together. But that's not what your problem is here.
What's the problem?
It's bent in a weird way and just not usable at the best of times.
Can mending like even
it
fix
works.
still defenders though?
Yes, it can, but it doesn't fix bends. If you were
I
just
think it
putting
can fix
things together,
December.
it effectively welds the item back together,
Yeah, it's a
which is not your
crack.
issue.
crack or a simple break.
So you can still use it. It will just give you disadvantage on using thieves' tools until it's been repaired properly.
Well, Xanth's trying to fix that. I'm going to go through this little shelf here, see if there's anything of interest.
You see there are a
Or
number
use.
of books with titles you don't recognize, all written in that same strange language.
Oh, fuck it. I'm going to start dropping them in a bag. I got carry space for it.
Gotcha.
Who knows? I might carry for knowledge.
Gotcha.
Okay.
There's
Well,
probably about 20 books there. You taking all 20 of them?
What, they're a pound or half a pound each?
I mean, does Varen have a bag of holding?
No, but she has inventory space.
Fair.
Each one would weigh 5 pounds.
Jesus.
5 pounds. Those are big books.
Those are
What?
the size of a book from the thing.
What are they? The Encyclopedia Britannica?
Do remember we don't have the printing press, so all books are thick leather-bound motherfuckers.
I mean, I'm not over encumbered yet. I do have that. Let me double check. I have that ticked. Yeah, no, I have that ticked.
I don't keep track of encumbrance overall, but you just need to have a way to carry things safely.
Yeah. No, Vera can just lug a sack along, and when we get in combat, throw it to the side.
So,
Sorry, I will say I was more thinking with the amount of space you might have. Bella has a bag as well. I don't know how many of those you could actively fit in what you have was what I was offering. Not that I don't think Varen can physically carry some books.
I mean, I think she's at the very edge of encumbrance.
they've got about 100 pounds
Not
worth
the
of books.
reason. Yeah. Literally
That's what I
100
said, if
pounds
you-
worth.
I don't know how many fit in a bag. That's what I was offering. If you needed more, like Bella's not going to be rude and say you can't put those in my bag. Just so you know. And if she saw
I
you
mean-
taking some, she would offer.
Varen is carrying a scholar's backpack, so.
yeah. And I mean, realistically, on top of it, I used to carry around 11 books plus my Avid binder back in high school.
I think these
Now, I
books are
don't
heavier, though,
recommend.
most likely.
So maybe not 11 of them, but I will point. You don't know what I read in high school.
Fair. But continuing on. What would you like to do?
Rip all my old backpacks. I don't think there are any traps. You guys wanting to go through this one? I'm taking that as confirmation. I'm opening the door.
Yeah.
Bella in the background. Do it. As she becomes super wrinkly and an old angry testicle with lightning powers.
I'm sorry, what?
Continuing on.
Star Wars joke.
Palpatine. Unlimited power.
As you walk in to what looks like a small study, 2 doors in the room other than the one you came through.
Did I see Varen shoving all those books in their bag?
Even if you didn't see it, you heard it.
I poked my head back out the door. Varen, you wouldn't happen to have more room in that bag of yours?
I'm carrying about as much as I can. If you want more, you'll have to carry it yourself.
Can I do an investigation, see if there's anything good in here?
Problem is you can't read the titles, so you have no idea.
Oh, right, yeah, I forgot this place has a language that we don't know yet.
I'm gonna see if I hear anything past the store.
Roll me that dang perception. Give me the eyeballs. You hear the faint sound of shuffling papers.
Xanth is going to point at the door and then tap to her ear to signify that she hears something.
Cornelius will draw his sword, prepare his shield.
Xanth is going to make you put the sword back.
I mean, we're in an enclosed space. What's the problem with having my sword out now? Plus, the place is already lit.
Friendship first. If we can avoid a fight, let's avoid a fight.
Fine, but I'm keeping my shield out.
That's fine. Okay, now that Bella's closer. Boop.
You open it to see a little path. As you open the door, you see a being floating in the air just before what looks to be in some kind of little cubicle. No feet at all, but you do see black and white robes ripped all to hell. No sign of any face hidden away underneath. At least not from the angle you can see.
Does it acknowledge me at all?
It does not. It is currently going over some kind of paperwork on the desk.
I'm going to activate my divine sense to see if that's an undead of any kind, or a celestial or fiend.
You do not trigger, but you see as you trigger the ability, Xanth, it freezes.
I mean,
And slowly the head comes up. As it seems to be looking around.
And I wouldn't know that Cornelius just said that, so I wouldn't even be able to tell him to knock it the fuck off.
Nope.
So I'm just gonna put a hand on Cornelius. I don't realize it's him, but it's more of a like trying to get them to stay still and
As you
not
see,
say anything.
it's starting to turn and head towards you.
do I sense anything about it?
As I said, no.
Okay.
Xanth is going. Is it going slowly?
Yeah, it just seems to be gently gliding the head, looking around on a swivel as if it senses something.
Xanth is just going to pull Cornelius this way real fast, trying to
You
just
see
get
the
out of the
moment
way.
you step in, it immediately snaps onto you, and it is surrounded in that red lightning. Ladies and
Ah,
gentlemen,
shit.
we're going into combat.
Wait, did Xanth manage to pull me into the room with them?
No, because Xanth didn't even get far. They're only right here.
Okay, but they were pulling me, so I'll be like right there.
Yeah.
Initiative. Hey, I rolled well for Bella for once.
Yeah, you didn't roll for me though. Should I just roll for myself?
Why are you there? It goes.
Okay.
Alrighty. Xanth, you are the one that reacts first, as it is coming in fast.
Okay.
Put me on
And
the
it's.
inside.
Huh?
Yeah, you can see the red lightning starting to sheathe it.
Okay. So. We've entered battle stances.
Aggressive diplomacy. Aggressive diplomacy.
Aggressive diplomacy. Well, I'm going to instinctively throw a guiding bolt.
That is going to slam into its chest as it gets shoved back a little bit. Do me some damages.
I just had it. There it is. So where did it go?
Ten radiant damages.
And it's glowing.
Yay.
What do I have for bonus actions? Okay, well, it senses me, and realistically, I need to get out of the way so that Bella can get in here. So we're just gonna get out of the way of the door.
Gotcha. As you see another one coming at you from the north.
Yeah.
Is that it for Xanth?
Yeah, I don't have very many bonus actions.
Varen.
Okay. He's 5 and 15. I'm going to stand on Dalton Square. I can see that one, yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Guiding bolt stacking.
You have advantage, so you hit with the 20.
What is that hitting at? That is third level hitting. Submit.
Do note in future you need to state what level you're using before you cast.
I'm a warlock. It's always highest.
But yeah, then you're fine. Alrighty. So that is going to be 23 damages.
And I'll move off of Father Dalton. Actually, I'll move to a corner so I'm out of the way of everyone. Okay. It's all I can do.
That will bring us to Bella. Bella. Bella.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Bella cannot get all the way up there. Is Bella able to just like use like a free action type of thing just to like holler out to Xanth, or they're more in there with you since Xanth has disappeared?
Yeah. Do remember if you want to
Xanth?
go over the table, you'll need acrobatics. But you can go around below it.
Does
What's Xanth
Xanthi
continue?
yell back anything?
Yes, Xanth will let you know that there's at least 3. Minimum 3.
It's 50 feet if I go this way.
Or
Eh,
you could just go bam, 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 which would be
Yeah.
45.
I got 40 feet of move. Yeah, I have 40 feet total is the problem, unless I dash, is why I was asking.
Yeah, you would need at
Yeah, we're
least
dashing.
45 to get past Cornelius.
Because we went straight that way. Would 40 get me past Cornelius if I could get over the table?
It doesn't actually add anything to you except a roll you don't need to make. Because going diagonal doesn't add any.
It's still okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
that
still
makes
the
sense.
same thing.
All right. Well, we'll bonus action rage to help with not fun of getting our asses kicked, and then we're gonna just charge in. So that's 45. So a dash is double movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
5. So we're at 45. Let's say fuck it. I'll go 55, 55, 60. I end up at 60 real quick there as we're kind of running. 65, 70, 75. If I can go 80, we're gonna just take all 80 feet and get up here, and just that's all we can do. We had to use a dash to get there, and then we bonus action rage. So that's the extent of what we can do. Just run through.
Gotcha. That is going to bring us to this one. As they are going to drift this way. And they are going to pick up on Bella. As they are drifting this way. As they are going to take the dull ejection. That brings us to this one. Who's going to come right up here to Cornelius? No, they heard Xanth, so they're going after Xanth. So they're going to come over here. Getting right here, and they're going to try to grab Xanth from, not Xanth. Xanth from, actually, yeah, you're going to try to grab Xanth from behind. That is a 21 and a 17.
Both hit.
Don't you have an 18?
I have an 18, yeah. You said a 21 and a 7, or the 17 misses. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I can do math.
But it reaches around and grabs you at the elbow as you feel the lightning start to surge into you. You are going to take 8 necrotic and become grappled.
Okay. 8 necrotic. That hurts. And I am going to retaliate. With a Wrath of the Storm.
Okay.
Oh, that did not. Okay, let's try this again. And it's gonna be lightning specifically.
Gotcha. So it needs a dex save.
Yes.
And that's an 11,
DC
so it
15.
fails. Just going to take it. 9 damages.
Nope, you get back here. Okay.
Alrighty, that will bring us to Cornwood.
I'm gonna enter the room, see what's going on in here. Go up to the guy who's fucking with Xanth. I'm going to use the spell Divine Favor.
Okay.
Give me an extra D4 damage on my hits.
Okay.
Make sure to put the concentration token on.
Yep.
Ow.
Book. There you are. The hell?
I just put that on so you wouldn't have to.
Oh. Oh, is that concentration? Or is
No,
that the
that's
magic
your
weapon?
magic weapon.
Oh, cool. And let me add the
Never
damage
stay behind.
modifier.
Roll 20's being weird.
There we go.
Make sure you take it off your spell slots as well.
Yep. It's a level 1 spell, so boop. Turn that on. Got dueling on. And that is what? Can't remember. Was that a divine is a bonus action? So I'm going. Then I'm going to swing on this guy.
You have advantage on the first hit.
Nice. 13.
It is going to surge to the side as you swing at it from behind, shifting away from your blade as it slices through air.
I'm going to swing again with my extra attack.
What's going to hit?
Crit.
So
10,
that
12.
is divine favored twice, so 12 plus 10 is 22.
And then you need to do the d4s.
They're already doubled.
Oh,
Oh,
never
I
mind.
dueling is just a straight +2,
And
so
it's
that
already
shouldn't.
in there. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 22.
Yep. As you
And
get a
if-
good blow to its back.
That's it for Cornelius.
Okay. That will
Bless you.
bring us to this one.
No, bless you.
Those doors are going to open. And then you see a problem.
I'll be right back.
Ah,
As it
shit.
has come up to you and attempted to grab you. That is a 21 and a crit fail.
Well, the 21 definitely hits.
That is going to be 14 necrotic, and you have been grappled. Other one, Xanth. You would be the yellow one as you would be the hero. Alrighty. That is it for them. As this one's going to come down and attempt to grab the Bella. That is a 14 and an 11. I think both of those miss Bella.
They do. Yep.
Alrighty, so Bella's still doing good. This one is going to move up and attempt to grab the Bella. Actually, no, it's not. It's gonna come. No, it is gonna go try to get the Bella. That is a 14, which misses, and a 15, which misses. Which brings us to Cookie. Cookie sees there's problems. Cookie's on the way. Cookie is a booper. Dun, 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 dun. So Cookie's gonna go over here. Go for some bites. That is going to be a 22
Oh
to
yeah,
22.
Cookie.
Cookie is going to do a total of 18 damages. You're good there. Can't be knocked prone. Anything else from Cookie? No, Cookie's just going to chill there. Father Dalton.
Okay. As long as I play Father Dalton, I gotta double check my spells. Alright, that's I'll go over here. I'll cast Shocking Grasp on this thing.
Gotcha. Oh, it's going to hit. It loses its reaction.
For 9 lightning damage.
Nice.
And I'll give at least my bonus action, give a bardic to Varen to hopefully get them out of that, whatever hole they're in.
Gotcha. You can see the ghosty ghoul is holding on to them.
Gotcha. Alrighty.
Then.
I hit my funny bone on my desk and it wasn't very funny.
That sucks. Funny bone is never funny.
It is not. It could be worse though. The last time I hit it like that, it split the skin. Where am I? Oh, but I'm fucking grappled.
Yep. They got you by the elbow. They got Varen by the shoulder.
I can't see Varen, unfortunately.
That reminds me. You immediately take 5 psychic damage at the start of your turn from the hand.
Oh, I don't like that. As Cornelius hears Zant hiss and looks like she's starting to get a headache. Do I have any touch spells beside that are not necrotic? Oh, we're gonna do this. I didn't roll like I wanted it to.
Alrighty. And what did you say about necrotic?
I wanted it to not be necrotic. It did necrotic to me, therefore I don't want to do
Okay.
it to it.
It is going to attempt a Constitution save, which is 11, which fails. So 3 radiant.
I am then going to cast a 2nd level spell. If I can find it. Where is my spiritual weapon? Come here. One day I'll find you. It'd be so much nicer if it would pop up in the attacks, but no.
There's your spiritual weapon. Is that where
I mean,
you
I
want
wasn't looking. No.
it? Okay.
I
it's
was
gonna hit.
looking for the spell in my sheet
That's fair.
so that I could hit it.
Alrighty, anything else from Xanth?
The warning of hate. These things hurt your brain when they grab you. Don't stay caught.
And unfortunately, I just noticed the time, so we're going to leave it there at the start of the round, so we will be good to continue on next week. Good job, you guys. That was a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to delving deeper into the dungeon. For everybody listening in, I forgot to turn on the map. I'm sorry, viewers. You'll see. I'll give you a hint. That's what it looks like. I can't believe I forgot to turn that on. But we'll be able to continue on next time, so tune in to see how this fight goes. Peace.
Me.